One of the interesting things we have with this survey when we go out to contractors is we're able to calculate a construction confidence indicator. And that does a couple of things. It allows us to track from year to year what contractors' perspectives are about the state of the economy. So it gives us a number that we can place on what they expect for the upcoming year. This year, the number came in at 57. And what that means, any number above 50 means that contractors are expecting to do more work than less. So they have a positive perspective about their activity work in the coming year. Again, across the regions, the numbers come in slightly differently. The GTA, once again, leads contractors' confidence. Given the amount of work that's available in the GTA, it came in at 60. However, even within the GTA, their expectations have softened from last year. Second region to come in is Southwestern Ontario. A little bit of a surprise for us, I think, initially. So Southwestern Ontario has been struggling, as I said, to get out of that recession. So in contrast, in comparison to where they were last year, they have stronger expectations for 2016. Eastern Ontario and Central Ontario coming in at 57. Northern Ontario, the lone region in the province that is more pessimistic about the outlook for 2016, coming in just under that 50 mark. So in terms of the outlook, the GTA is a strong residential market. Commercial and industrial, some opportunities there. Engineering investment certainly has been a key driver in the GTA and will continue. A good number of transit projects, the nuclear refurbishment in Darlington, as well as the Energy East pipeline. And institutional sector sort of flatlining over the next year or so. Central Ontario is everything around the GTA. Goes out to Kitchener-Waterloo, Niagara, Hamilton, Peterborough, Barrie to the north. We're seeing hopefully some increase in that industrial sector. Waterloo, the Waterloo LRT is generating additional engineering activity in that municipality, and also some spin-offs. So you're starting to see that transit work. We talked about this at a conference a few years back, how transit work stimulates other activity in a region. So when you're building a subway or an LRT, there's commercial work, there's apartments, there's residential work that gets spun off from that. Southwestern Ontario, we're looking to see some stronger industrial investment due to the low dollar and the US market, as well as some engineering investment with the Bruce Power refurbishment and the Gordie Howe International Bridge. Eastern Ontario, we're seeing a bit of a softer market. Certainly they've had some strong growth in their institutional as well as their commercial market. They have some higher vacancy rates now in those facilities that have come on stream, so we're seeing a decline in that market going forward. But again, they have an LRT work that's going to boost their engineering line as well. And in the north is certainly weaker at this point in time. Engineering and industrial work will be driving those that market forward. But again, in the north, timing is everything. So it all depends on commodity prices as to when those projects proceed, and the timing on those are uncertain at this point in time. 6% of contractors said they would benefit greatly from this infrastructure investment. 57% said they'd benefit somewhat, but 35% said they didn't think they would benefit at all. We think this is partly timing in terms of when we were asking the question. We were out in field in January, so there wasn't a lot of information at the time about what that infrastructure spending money would be and what it would look like. So sort of the key takeaways, I think, from today: cautious optimism from the contractors, still anticipating some positive growth but somewhat muted. GTA contractors being the most optimistic across the province. The northern are being the most pessimistic, as well as expecting declining opportunities. High-rise residential and commercial sector driving to lead growth, but certainly activity in those other sectors as well. And in terms of contractors' views on infrastructure, some uncertainty as to what that infrastructure spending will look like and how it will benefit them.